Ironman Industries stands for quality and precision in steel manufacturing. Specializing in quality of our work, we're committed to our customers. Build the future with us at ironmanindustries.com.
I'm Dr. Cassie Preston. My job as a mental performance coach is to help elite athletes just like you to consistently perform at your capabilities. But in order to do that, you need to reliably get in the zone. The problem is, like most athletes, you spend too much time in your own head, worrying, overthinking, and are doubting yourself. This can be frustrating and discouraging because you've put in all this work to develop your physical abilities. Your mindset is causing you to underperform. Now, I understand that working on your mindset can be difficult and confusing. There's so much cliche advice out there like, don't worry about it and just be positive, which might be the mental states you want to achieve, but it's not the how-to. In fact, this fluffy cookie cutter advice often makes things worse. Instead, what you need to do is challenge the status quo and think differently about success and failure. That's why I wrote the best-selling book, Mindset First, to provide athletes like you a repeat and reliable way to win the mental game. I share the concise and practical strategies I use to help professional athletes be at their best day in and day out. This book will help you break free from the weight of results so you can stop spending so much time in your own head and start playing with confidence so you can perform when it matters most. And most importantly, I promise you this, by reading this book and working on your mental game, you're going to have a heck of a lot more fun along the way.
Hello and welcome to the Mount Prospect Ice Arena, also known as the Nicholas Sportsplex, here at the Center Rink. It is currently 8:09 a.m. and we are ready for our first matchup here. It's a 17 versus 18 consolation matchup between Metrics and the Connecticut Junior Rangers. Welcome into the broadcast here on WSBM. Along with producer Carson Moon Owens, my name is Luke Jordan. We will be bringing the action to you today. A half day of hockey, but it's still all packed in. Just about 4 games on each rink, with all the consolations, and then the round of 16 begins very shortly as well. And we also have a odd hiccup in the schedule with the Minnesota Blades having to play Slovakia on the South Rink early this morning. The Slovakia had their original game moved to Friday morning because they were coming in late from their flight. So that will affect how the standings can still go with playoff seeding. But for now, let's put our eyes on this consolation matchup. These two teams have not met. There are some playoff and consolation situations where that isn't the case. Taking a look at the starting goaltenders for Metrics Hockey, it's number 28, William Gordon, who comes into this with a .368 goals allowed average and a .788 save percentage. And for the Rangers, it's number 41, Richie Brockmeyer, with a .478 goals allowed average and a .738 save percentage. We are underway here at the Center Rink. Rangers in white, Metrics in green. Here's a quick point shot, turned away by Gordon. And now below the net, it's Bassler. Austin Bassler holding. And taken away. Could be a 2-on-1. And it will be. Mellenhorst lost it just below the blue line. And it is recovered by LaPearl in the D zone. A nice forecheck by Bassler. LaPearl able to escape. Metrics 0-5-1 right now. They are the one winless team of one of 2 winless teams out of the 4 winless teams with a point. They did lose in a shootout to the Minnesota Machine, so that got them 1. The other team that is winless with a point is Battery Hockey Academy. Connecticut is coming off of a big win yesterday against the British Columbia Bulldogs. They were up 4-1, happened to choke on the lead, went to 4-4, went to overtime. And then number 28, Bentley Suchan, scored the game winner in overtime that also accomplished the hat trick. Metrics trying to break it out, can't do so. It's shoveled back ahead. Thrown towards the front of the net, still loose, picked up shot, big pad save. Dennis Lebedo just came up inches short there. Will Fortier now down the near side of the ice. Past 2 minutes into this first period. Fortier gets by one, fires, and Brockmeyer stonewalls him there. First games of the day, nobody has scored in any of them yet. Slovakia and Minnesota on the South Rink. Battery and North America right on the rink behind us. And then, of course, Junior Rangers representing the metropolitan area taking on Metrics representing the capital region of Ottawa. Here's a bounce in front, and it is scrapped out. Heavy collision down low. Slow to get up with Suchan, but he's still going. Jake Brothers pressured in deep. It's taken away by the Rangers, but only for a moment. Cal Brogan puts it down low. Brothers picks it up for Metrics. A beautiful breakout, now led ahead by Matt Dialozio. He'll get it deep and go get a change. Hannah Burr up ahead for Brogan. Cal Brogan down the right side of the ice. He's going to stretch things out. Tough angle shot hits the side of the net. It's regained by Brogan, trying to slide it to the middle, can't do so. Back down the wall it goes, and it hits the stick of Miller Bradley. Held in by Suchan. Suchan, 5 goals, 1 assist in this tournament. Leads his team when it comes to scoring. The next person has 3. Suchan had 2 coming into that game against BC. And of course the hat trick propelled him to 5. Nate Elliott, now for Bradley. Bradley gets it up the wall successfully. And now here's Felix McGrath, taken down at the blue line. No offsides, it is taken over in time by Gibson. Gibson with a low shot, patted away. And now it's an odd man rush developing for Connecticut. Shot from the top of the slot will go. Rebound picked up. And that would not make its way to the net. Slap shot attempt goes wide from Liam Cicercia. 2 Cicercias on this team. Kellen wearing 12, Liam wearing 27. Will Fortier. Below the goal line, Metrics possessing, risky pass poked down to the zone by David Piccone, and he'll go get a change as well as 2 other Connecticut skaters, 3 as a whole. Under 10 minutes to go here in the first period. No action yet. Dylan and I, another broadcaster, have pointed out numerous times, a lot of these games tend to end up with a goal in the first 5 minutes. We don't have that here. Coming up center ice is Joseph Zine. Now cuts outside, tries to throw one on low. Gordon would have been ready for it, but it never made it there due to a shot block. barely able to get it out. And here comes Charlie Miller. Jones pass turned over by Suchan and up ahead. Bergio bobbled it. And now Suchan slides it across for Cal Brogan on his backhand. Gives it back across. Late release from Suchan and it ends up wide. Just a slight miscommunication. Otherwise, Connecticut on the board. Backhand try from Suchan. Still going at that puck. He's got it in the slot, and Gordon makes a big stop. Owen Ovington now. Scoring leader for Metrics with 6 goals in 6 games. Had that turned over, got a change, and now here come the Rangers. Given to the slot, Brogan scores! Cal Brogan maintains that point per game pace. 3 goals, 4 assists here in the 7th game of the tournament for Connecticut. And the guys from Stamford strike first. Just about an 800-mile trip from Stamford for the Rangers. Very similar numbers to the Young Kings, who are along the New Jersey area. Here's a backhand try that goes wide. Pushing it up the ice is Calatasaurcia, and they are offsides as David Bocconi got a little bit ahead of the play. 10 seconds from reaching the halfway point of this one. Unfortunately, they are not putting on shots on goal in this game. Hopefully they do by the end of it, because otherwise the save percentages aren't going to look too nice after this game. But the goal there, scored by Cal Brogan, assisted by Bergio and Zeno. With 8:05 to go. Just past 40 seconds later, Connecticut now getting it out of the zone. Hannah Berg kicks it ahead. Accidentally clipped Nash Gibson in the neutral zone. Gordon gets a stop there. Puck held in by Carter Wood. Now Bocconi. Wood has it again. Slides across the ice. Wide open man in the slot. We have a delayed penalty now as Metrics backhands it ahead. It's now touched by Connecticut. And Metrics a chance to tie it up now with the man advantage coming shortly. Dennis Lebedo will serve. Penalty will expire at 4:36. D'Alosio pressured in hard below the goal line. Strong perimeter work so far as Bradley puts it back around. Milne has some space. D'Alosio comes in late and Connecticut trying to clear. They will not. Nice keep at the point there by Elliott. Anybody's puck at the hash mark. Still waiting to see who pulls it out here. And for the first time, the puck is out of the zone on this power play. 53 seconds of solid zone possession for Metrics, just no true scoring chances. Let's see if that changes here. It's coming back the other way now. William Bergio. Below the net looking for Suchan. And it just slips by his stick. It's Owen Ovington now. Into the slot. High shot. Under 45 to go on Metrics' first power play. Puck is corralled now by Bergio, who will clear it at the red line. Him and Elliott down low, and some help given by Gibson. Felix McGrath. Time for one more rush, 15 seconds. McGrath lost it in the slot, regained by Douglas. Douglas on the backhand, sweeps it towards the net, hit the side, still loose, and now Brockmeyer pounces on top of it. We get a whistle. 7 seconds before the box door is open for Dennis Lebedo. Metrics with a very solid power play unit, averaging 1 power play goal a game. They have 6 through 6. We'll see if they can keep that streak going. It doesn't look like it'll happen on this one, but still plenty of chances remaining. Brockmeyer freezes that. The clock for the penalty expires right on time, so it'll be a 5-on-5 draw. Both of these teams with struggling penalty kill units. Both are tied for the 3rd worst in power play goals allowed with 8. But Connecticut does the job there. It's now 2-on-1, but Gibson unable to corral that puck in. It's a 2-0 game behind us looking through the glass as Battery leads the Young Guns. Over here, 1-goal game. Cal Brogan, the lone scorer so far. Minnesota is up on Slovakia 3-0 in the first. With the win, Slovakia could get into the playoffs. There's a backhand try, and it's over the net. Valiant effort by Piccone. Joseph Zine vertically ahead. And it's taken back by Morris and Metrics. Burr keeps at the point. Brothers trying to put up the wall. Dumping in deep is Morris. He'll go get a change. 3.5 to go in the first. Passover shot kicked away there from Brockmeyer. Now a chance in front. Still loose. Backhand try there from Fortier wouldn't go. And it ends up under Brockmeyer. Two teams from last year. 12 teams returned to the Clash in this tournament. And they have quite the opposite resumes. Connecticut were the runner-ups of the tournament, best USA team with a 9-1 record. Their only loss coming to the Lock St. Louis Lions in the final. And for Metrics, they were 1-8. They were one of 2 teams in the entire tournament that didn't achieve 2 wins. But I tell you what, they have kept the scores a lot closer than last year. They are a much more competitive team with the 2013 class this year. Some notable losses from last year for Metrics. They lost 18-2 to the Minnesota Blades. And they lost 15-0 to this exact organization in Connecticut. It was just the 2012 class, of course. It goes up a year after every year. So next year, of course, we'll get the 2024s next summer. Carter Wood sweeps it over the blue line. Nash Gibson uses the glass. Was a pass attempted by McGrath. Didn't go as planned. Here's Felix McGrath trying to make a move. Can't pull it off. Lead pass ahead for Cicercia. He goes down. We have a delayed penalty on Metrics. Nate Elliott is saying, what do you want me to do about it? But it is a penalty in the official's book. And if Connecticut cannot score on this power play, it'll also bleed in, at least in the period, it'll bleed in another 7 seconds into the second. 1:53 to go. Connecticut, 3 power play goals. Cal Brogan already has 1 goal. His stick is hot as he has another! And it's 2-0. And 8 seconds after the penalty was assessed, Nate Elliott leaves the box, and it is 2-0 Connecticut. Brogan walked into this game with 2 goals in the tournament. He's got 2 goals in this game. Bentley Suchin deep into the zone. 80 seconds to play in the first. This is no icing, it was tipped. Hannah Burr is first back, forecheck by Will Fortier. She'll just evaded up the wall. D'Alosio had it for a moment. A nice poke move to get around Oleas. D'Alosio still going with the puck and finally taken down at the circle. Burr, the nice pass ahead, it just skips over the stick of what appears to be Piccone, or pardon me, that's Bergio. Always tough when the numbers are tucked in, of course. Young Guns get a goal behind us. It's 2-1 and still in favor of Battery. And the Blades now have a 4-0 lead on Slovakia. So 2 close games right now and one that is slowly breaking away from us. Here's a nice pass as it's Tim Mullen. Well, he defended there. That was LaPearl who now clears it out of the zone as well. Under half a minute to go. This is not an icing as it's going to go right on Brockmeyer. Taken at center ice now by Metrics. Bradley trying to clear it, can't do so. Tim Mullen. Tim Mullen comes out of the pile. With speed, a shot, and he scores! A little bit of off speed here in the summer fools William Gordon. And he misses there. 5.1 seconds to go in the first, and Connecticut has a 3-goal lead. A couple of good scoring chances for Metrics in the first. But Brockmeyer stops them all here. And a 3-0 score is how we will finish the first period. Once again, goals were scored by Brogan, not once but twice, and then Austin Bassler was credited for that Reefs of one. one deep. Jake Brothers. Backhanded over by Cicercia. Carter Wood. Over the red line and deep. Aggressive forecheck for the Rangers. Pays off, and on a wraparound try, they hit the post. Still loose. Gordon has it. And does he have it any longer? They're saying yes, he still does. As he is laid down with his head near the back post. And somehow he kept that out of the net. Shot flies wide from Sushan. Sushan's got it again. Brogan. This is the line you tend to worry about here in this tournament. And now at the point, fire through traffic. Looks like it got Gordon. Brogan, tight angle, looks across, still loose. Metrics will clear up the wall. Won't be kept in the zone for long. Fortier applying pressure on Burr. And a Burr off the wall. It's poked ahead. She's got it back. Burr leaves it to the side. No, it's taken away. And that is offsides. Actually, I think it appeared to be a hand pass. One way or another, puck dropped at center ice, and LaPearl tries to move it up the wall. Coming out of the scrum is Connecticut. A shot on there, big save, still loose near his right pad. It is not covered yet. A great job by the official to let it play on, even from the angle he was at. LaPearl is first back. Milne was attempting to stick that ahead for Teolosio. Now it's Connecticut. Delayed penalty coming here on Metrics. It is a tripping. It was on that far side. And it's Madden Teolosio with penalty. Coming into this game, 78 penalty minutes for Metrics. That is the fourth highest out of the 22 in the tournament. Don't forget, after this game, round of 16 is coming up next. We start with First Class and Toronto Elite on this rink. Here's a shot, big save by Gordon. Still loose in front of the net. It's on the back door now. Net comes off. And they blow it dead. Off to the left of Gordon, who made the recent sequence of saves. Cicercia up top. That was up to his sibling Liam. on the same line right now. Kellen 12, Williams 27. Here's Kellen on the backhand. And no dice there. Wood for Kellen Cicercia. He walks in, patient with it. Fluttering puck is covered up by Gordon. Still 1:08 left on the penalty to D'Alosio. It was ruled as tripping. Connecticut is 1 for 1 on the man advantage. They scored 8 seconds into their first power play. Burr across now for Oleas. Wyatt Workman working at the circle. Now force below is Heroes. Burr. Shot on, rebound, wide open, big save Gordon, but then it pops right back in. He got part of his pad on it, but the angle still brought it into the back of the net. And Connecticut is 2 for 2 on the man advantage. Team Atlantic walking to the South Rink right now. They will play Great Lakes, Wisconsin at 9:45. That was a matchup that occurred yesterday. One of the few situations where they're playing a team that they've already met. And in a lot of these playoff matches and consolation matches as well, not all of them of course, maybe about half, it is now USA versus USA, Canada. We do have a true continental clash here though, in this consolation battle, and it's been all the Americans so far. 4-0 lead, 2 goals coming from the power play. Workman inside, shot there denied. 10.5 to go in the second. Offsides. Tight call for the official. Seems he made it right. There seems to be a slight scoring error. Don't be fooled. I promise you it was not backup goaltender Daniel Skobrev that scored that recent goal, even though it says that. Richie Brockmeyer is also credited with an assist down there. I don't know if that's true either. He's the current goalie. Of course that happens, but that puck was in the zone for eternity. Bergio fakes to the outside, flips it back, and the pass is a little bit too hot to handle for Zine, as well as so is that one for Ovington. Will come back to Connecticut. Bergio gaining speed. He's got a lot of it. Tight angle, and he slid it across. Nobody there. D'Alosio gets it inside now. And now Issa LaPearl. An odd man rush here. LaPearl holding himself. Big kick save. Rebound. Another save. Richie Brockmeyer. Are you kidding me? Now this one thrown in front. Still loose. Nobody can score on Richie right now. It's Brogan now the other way. Patient. Wood. Turned over, and now Mellenhorst up ahead. McGrath. Pass intercepted. Regained by Bradley. to the front of the net. Under 8 minutes to go in the second. Metrics trying to grab one back. It's another save credited to Brockmeyer. Couldn't tell you how many, but we know it's a lot. Unfortunately, no shots on goal are being put in for this game. Bounce to the back door. Repossessed. But back down below the net. Metrics with a great possession here. At the point, Jake Brothers got redirected, but still wide. Here comes William Bergio. Trying to get by Brothers. He does, but the puck is sauced too far ahead by his own doing. It's now at the point. Shot there from Liam Cicercia. Loose in front to the backside score. Looks like Liam Cicercia will probably get the secondary assist there with the point shot that trickled around, and sibling Liam tapped it in. 5-0. Luca Morris. Pass was tipped. And now here comes David Tim Mullen. Tim Mullen, too fast for his own doing. It's picked back up and a shot hits the iron there. That was Kellen, who's already scored once. Now it's Tim Mullen up ahead. Cicercia, 2-on-2. Across, beautiful pass, and Bassler cannot finish. What a save by William Gordon. For Metrics to try to get at least one goal here in the second period. You do not want the third period to start with a running clock, because otherwise you have to bring it back within 3 in order to stop the clock. It's a fairly unique rule. Chance now on the backhand for Ovington, and Brockmeyer remains perfect past halfway through this game. Brockmeyer came into this one with a 1-2 record, 738 save percentage, but you'd have to say he stopped all 10, 11, 12 maybe? We're going by estimates here, unfortunately, on this rink right now. Here's D'Alosio. To the near side, Ovington trying to shove it forward, and Brockmeyer covers it once again. 5:30 to play. Now Ovington. Secure possession goes to the Rangers. Not for long. Here comes Dialoso the other way. Trying to get one off, but better defense there from Cicercia. Here comes Liam. Across the blue line, no offsides as Carter Wood is double teamed. Puck stays within his skates to the corner. And a nice pass ahead for Ovington. Here is Owen Ovington. Trying to get around the defender. He does to the forehand. Big save, Brockmeyer. Rebound loose, and it's wide from Milne. Unbelievable performance so far from Richie Brockmeyer as he makes arguably his best stop of the game. Oh my gosh, he scored! Wyatt Workman from an impossible angle. Got it off the far post and in. Seems like the net was a little bit off and that's why that's happened. It gave Workman a better angle and he takes advantage. Cal Brogan to the front. Gordon tracks it down. Official scoring on that recent one. It's Wyatt Workman from Kellen Cicercia. Comes Felix McGrath. Metric still searching for their first. An offense coming into this one averaging 3 goals a game. The door's been shut so far. Here's Brogan the other way. He holds, shoots, and he hits the side of the net. Bouncing puck just misses the left post. It's regained by Brogan. McGrath can't clear the zone. Held in by Bergio. Bergio gets through 2 to the backside and a hit escape. Olaus holds. Bergio. Risky move at the blue line. It's taken the other way by Felix McGrath. McGrath is poked off of it. Interesting approach on that one. LaPearl nearly gave it away. Brogan sending the pressure. Pass from Suchan. Can't find a stick on the other side. Bergio regained. Shot blocked there by Gibson. It's Brogan now. Front of the net. Hannah Burr trying to cut back. Nash Gibson applying pressure. Brogan on the backhand. 2 minutes to go in the second. Tim Mullen. Grath had it for a moment. It's taken back. Suchan. Tracing the circle. Gets one on. Rebound pops out. Another save, Gordon with the right pad. Getting some loud support from his bench. James Oleas. Sauce it up top. Hannah Bird, point shot, wide. Now it's Brogan. He scores! My goodness. It's a hat trick for Cal Brogan. Here's an odd-man rush for Metrics. Still scoreless up to this point. Nothing will come of that there. Back in over the blue line, it's Luca Morris. They have numbers. Morris holds, scores! It's Luca Morris scoring first for Metrics. And the perfect night for Richie, the perfect day for Richie Brockmeyer, now just has one mistake in it. .36 seconds to go. The game is now at a 6-goal deficit once again. Connecticut trying to add on before the period ends. Maybe Metrics can cut it to 5. It's Fortier, forced it in the corner. Fortier gets it off a miscommunication from Connecticut. Under 10 seconds to go. Up to the point now, it's Bradley. Shot wide, tried to be tipped by D'Alosio. Now from a tight angle, saved there by Brockmeyer. Still loose, final seconds. Buzzer sounds. Shot would have been late at the buzzer, but it hit the post. And we are 2 periods down, 1 to go in the lone consolation game here at the center rink today. So we got one more up ahead. Make sure to stick around. You are watching the World Sports Broadcasting Network and the Continental Clash.
Ironman Industries stands for quality and precision in steel manufacturing. Specializing in quality of our work, we're committed to our customers. Build the future with us at ironmanindustries.com.
Do you want to develop an unshakable level of self-confidence? Then check out my best-selling book, Mindset First. It provides a concise and practical way for athletes just like you to win the mental game.
At Ironman Industries, we forge the foundation of excellence in steel manufacturing. Our dedication to quality and precision sets the industry standard, delivering unmatched innovation that powers progress and builds tomorrow's world. We don't just produce steel, we craft a legacy of strength. With every cut, weld, and bend, our commitment to our customers shines through. Choose the steel partner that never compromises on quality. Visit us at ironmanindustries.com.
I'm Dr. Cassie Preston. My job as a mental performance coach is to help elite athletes just like you to consistently perform at your capabilities. But in order to do that, you need to reliably get in the zone. The problem is, like most athletes, you spend too much time in your own head, worrying, overthinking, and are doubting yourself. This can be frustrating and discouraging because you've put in all this work to develop your physical abilities. Your mindset is causing you to underperform. Now, I understand that working on your mindset can be difficult and confusing. There's so much cliche advice out there like, don't worry about it and just be positive, which might be the mental state you want to achieve, but it's not the how-to. In fact, this fluffy cookie cutter advice often makes things worse. Instead, what you need to do is challenge the status quo and think differently about success and failure. That's why I wrote the best-selling book, Mindset First, to provide athletes like you a repeat and reliable way to win the mental game. I share the concise and practical strategies I use to help professional athletes be at their best day in and day out. This book will help you break free from the weight of results so you can stop spending so much time in your own head and start playing with confidence so you can perform when it matters most. And most importantly, I promise you this, by reading this book and working on your mental game, you're going to have a heck of a lot more fun along the way.
At Ironman Industries, we forge the foundation of excellence in steel manufacturing. Our dedication to quality and precision sets the industry standard, delivering unmatched innovation that powers progress and builds tomorrow's world. We don't just produce steel, we craft a legacy of strength. With every cut, weld, and bend, our commitment to our customers shines through. Choose the steel partner that never compromises on quality. Visit us at ironmanindustries.com.
Welcome back. We are moments away from the third period on this rink. And to look at the other scores, we are in the third period over at Minnesota and Slovakia in a running clock. 7-0 game. Shots are 24-4 over there. Then the North American Young Guns have come back from 2-0 and made it a 3-2 lead against Battery Hockey Academy right behind us. And then over here, it's been all Connecticut. 7 consecutive goals, finally interrupted by Metrics and Luca Morris. So we'll have the running clock unless Metrics can bring it within 3. Of course, this is not it. The Continental Divide is still tomorrow for both sides. Don't forget, round of 16 starts right after this. Opening game of the round of 16 will be right here. First Class and Toronto Elite at 9:45. Here's a shot kicked away by Brockmeyer. Desperation pass. Nobody connects on the other side of things. It's Lebedo. Not being pressured by Nash Gibson. Blast from the point. Is gloved down by Gordon. For Bergio goes the other way. And in Dialosio, a couple of chances today. Shot thrown on, and the right pad of Brockmeyer is there. Dialosio angles through. Couldn't go farther due to the defense of Bird. It's Bergio. Defended well. That is Elliott. Here's Suchan from the goal line, sends it in front. Another chance. Gordon makes a stop that hit the post too. It's Mellenhorst. Pushes that up. Kept by Brogan, who's got a hat trick in this one. Now Brogan more goals than in this game than the entire tournament prior for him. 2 goals in 5 games, or 2 goals in 6 games compared to the 3 goals in 1 game here. No icing as Brantley Mellenhorst is in first. Beautiful move, but then the puck escaped from him. Turnover below the goal line as Cal Brogan digs it out. Brogan to center. Suchan with his speed. Plays a safety option to the point. It can't be held. And so Wyson almost there in time. Joseph Zine. Circle shot is wide. Miscommunication there, but it's taken back by Zine. His shot to the backside, tipped on by Kellen Sesircia, and Gordon makes a successful stop. Go. Puck goes under Owen Wyson. This is not an icing. Shot, big save by Gordon. Save made there by Gordon. Now Fortier ahead. Under 10 minutes to go, the clock still runs. Joseph Zine, a couple of chances today. Backhands it. He's got it back. Trying to get some space. It's batted down in the slot by Lebedo, who still got it before he lost his edge. Too tight of a turn. Lebedo gets it back. Bodied off by Dialosio, not enough for a penalty, and it is on the far side now. Picked up by Wyatt Workman. Workman backhands it down low. Connecticut, a lot of pressure here on this possession. Tight angle shot, flies wide left from David Piccone. Workman works it to the slot. Now Liam Sesircia with the shot, that's denied there. Gordon on his game here in the third period. And Covington will clear the zone. A much needed change for Metrics as four of them go to the bench. Numbers for Connecticut. Shot there, got part of the trapper of Gordon. Up the ice, Clark Douglas. Douglas puts it through one, and he could not get by Carter Wood, who's played some textbook defense from what we've seen here in this one. Uh-oh, it is a wide open opportunity now for Lebedo. On the backhand, he scores! That'll now be the 12th player on Connecticut to record a point in this one. Everybody getting involved in the action. And for Lebedo, that is his first goal, it appears, in the tournament. Here's Cal Brogan, always threatening for more. The hat trick in this one. Defended now by Elliott. Douglas digs it out, and it's up ahead for Mellenhorst. Bergio. Shot rocketed over the net. Play developing for Metrics. 3-on-1. Here's Mellenhorst with a shot, and he didn't get the contact he wanted. And then a tight angle try from Nash Gibson goes nowhere. So clock still runs. 6:20 right now and still going. Real tight game behind us as the Young Guns still have that 3-2 lead. Bounces here, vertically to David Tim Mullen. Here's David, and he couldn't grasp onto that one. Regains it now below the net. Beautiful pass ahead for Morris. He's got the lone goal for Metrics. Trying to make it 2. But Connecticut's defense has just been too strong in this one. Austin Bassler with a shot. Loose in the padding of Gordon, and it's sticked in. 9-1. Equipment issue with Gordon after that goal happened. Six different goal scorers for Connecticut. All of them having 1 except for Brogan, who has 3. It is 9-1. Could it be 10-1? David Piccone. This will stay below the blue line. Clark Douglas to the wing and to the neutral zone. Nobody present as Zine gets it back and sends it in deep. They'll try the breakout again. D'Alosio's tripped up. Power play incoming for Metrics. It'll be on David Piccone for a trip. And it looks like the North American Young Guns are going to win their first game in the tournament. Going on right behind us. It's now 5-2. To the back door! What a save by Buck by a rebound score! Metrics, 7 power play goals in their 7th game here. As they keep the PPG per game pace going. And it is now just 9-2. We are under 2 minutes left to go in the lone consolation game here at the center rink. And we have 3 straight playoff games, so you won't want to miss them. Another chance for Bergio. Backhand. Big save by Gooden. First class in Toronto Elite coming up next. After that, it is Boston and North Shore. This shot hit the ref. And then after that is the British Columbia Bulldogs versus, we'll see how the Minnesota Blades place after this game against Slovakia, as BC could very much be playing Minnesota again. And that was a great matchup we saw yesterday. Suchet turns it on, and A Metrics player hit the boards real hard and he is wincing in pain. That's Brantley Mellenhorst, who's now down on his stomach. Looks like that is Ryan McGrath that is down low checking on him. Another one of those scary incidents along the boards. All 5 Connecticut skaters within the zone, all on an E2. Trying to see if he's all right. Doesn't seem to be a single person who isn't clapping up here or tapping their sticks down there. All around respect for Mellenhorst, who we hope is all right after that scary collision with the boards. He heads to the locker room. He'll miss the rest of this one. Of course, only 53 seconds on a running clock left to play, so we might as well get him checked out in the locker room. We hope to see him back tomorrow for the Continental Divide. So under 50 seconds to go. Here's Nash Gibson trying to push up the ice one last time. Out of zone with it comes Austin Bassler for Tim Mullen, who chips it in deep. Big interception there by Tim Mullen. He'll shoot. Big blocker save there. This one is saved by Gibson. Rebound was missed wide. Gibson with the hit there. Will get no call. And now there's a Ranger that is slow to get up. It's Callan Sacircia. Time will expire on the game, but the worries right now are about the Ranger Sacircia in the corner. One of the Ranger coaches trying to tell his players to back up. They were all circled around Kellen with about maybe 2 or 3 feet of breathing room. Of course, you want more than that. And down on those end boards down there, we saw Mellenhorst go down at the 53-second mark, and then as the buzzer expires, and also scary look for Kellen Sacircia, who is now up. He's skating on his own, clearly skating through some pain. And some of the Metrics players giving him a pat on the back, even William Gordon. No bad blood within these two teams. Two very classy organizations. Once again, final score is 9-2. A very nice performance from Richie Brockmeyer, who now leads the line for handshakes for the men in white. Three players with the 3-point mark for the Rangers in this one. Austin Bassler, Dennis Lebedo, and of course Cal Brogan. We'll get to hear the Star Spangled Banner right now. One game down, 3 games to go at this rink on the day. Hope you enjoyed the one consolation game and saw the explosive offense of the Connecticut Junior Rangers. Both these teams will have the rest of the day off before they participate in the Continental Divide tomorrow for their respective countries. For all of us here at the World Sports Broadcasting Network, we hope to see you at our next broadcast. For producer Carson Moon Owens, my name is Luke Jordan, and we'll see you in just about 10 minutes for the next.